have oil in there.
Should have ordered me some.
Yeah.
What are you doing for this pen for?
Well, it sketches on there. So,
it does?
yeah,
And then
it'll
fires
sketch. And so, you know, you could get the, you could get the flower in here. If for placement, she wants placement kind of thing. And then you could put your little flowers on there like that.
Yeah.
So that is, but I would have to get the flowers on first, it would look like. So,
too.
so I would put
I
these
agree.
on and then fire them because I can't do it all at once. You know, this is a technique that you would, it'd take you a year or two to.
What
to
if you
really
did it
get
all
good
in
at.
one color and just for the sake of learning to shade? Could you show us that way?
You mean all red?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well,
Don't worry about the color.
I'm teaching you a technique that I've never been shown. I'm just looking at it and trying to interpret it as best I can. So with that caveat, I would say that you would start here and you would put the little stem on.
That's what you meant, Elisa. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then you would try and get the leaves on. Okay. And one here. Something like that. Then you would do, and I'm sure they do it all with, so what they've done is they've made like a little grasshopper leg.
Mm-hmm. Right, I saw that.
A little grasshopper leg.
Like they're dingling, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
To give that
Yeah.
impression.
So I don't know if they would start like this.
Oh,
No, not that way. No,
I think so.
You think?
Yeah.
And it may take like two
Yeah.
strokes.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
That's what it
All
looks
right.
like.
So, okay. And then this one could just come out. And then you would paint this on. You would paint the little flowers on. I can't believe they did it with mineral oil.
No, she doesn't. Who said that she makes her mineral oil? She does not. She uses her oil. She has an oil that she makes. That's how she paints.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I
you
have
would
her oil.
you would have that on there. I think I would need to make this one a little stronger.
She even tells us to mix the paint with her oil, but
Yeah.
they harden it. You saw how my palette was. I
Yeah.
could just flick
See,
them off
mineral
like a
oil
brick.
never hardens.
Right.
So I don't know,
I had to
maybe
throw everything away.
maybe that's how she taught when Cheryl took from her.
Oh,
You know, I don't know. But anyway, you could mess with that a little bit. Then you would let that sit for
yeah, but
a while.
that's looking like this. I mean, I couldn't even get close.
Well, I can see that you start with, I think they start with a skinny stroke that way, to tell you the truth, so that puts like a little bud on the end. So they would start with a stroke like that, okay? And then they would get the leaves on, and then they would, to me, I would have to do two strokes to get that on, all right? To get the,
I mean, this is my smaller brush, Irene. How am I going to paint? This is the smallest I have. Other than a pen, maybe I can pen that thing in.
well,
another option.
it would be easier to put a different flower on, or just some greenery
well,
and
I
buds.
don't mind putting another flower on.
to
What I was
finish this
thinking is
piece.
that I
But-
put every single flower there is on that study. Not this one. There's another study. I put it in there.
Okay,
So
so
this was the only one I hadn't done it.
this is how you would, you would get these little balls on, and it's just a matter of making a pressure down curve that way and pressure down curve that way, and then maybe fill it in,
Right.
kind of thing. I'm sure when they learn this, they do pages and pages of these
of
kind of
course.
strokes. And I have done enough Dresden like this that I know that you can take a brush like this and you can make a fairly big leaf, pressure down,
Yeah.
and make, a big leaf by doing it like that. Now you can do it like that. Now that's awkward, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
with this little bitty
Yeah,
brush, you can come in
Whatever you-
and then you can put some dark accents on there and make it look pretty good.
I didn't even. Now I'm observing it that it has even the little showing over here.
Yes, down to so tiny you can't even see it. So
But what's the purpose? I would say you would start this way and you get this.
well,
way, this
because when you
have to learn
do the
both
little
ways.
dots, then
Oh.
you can fill in little
They
dots
want
like
you to
that.
do the strokes
Oh,
and know
okay.
them both this
Yeah.
way and out.
So with this brush, you can make fairly large leaves.
Mm-hmm. And you're doing that with the Kugelmeyer oil? You did that with
Yes.
the fat oil?
But this paint is mixed with mineral oil, right?
Yes, it is. Is that
Okay.
bad?
Well, it makes it a little harder to.
So to use Kugelmeyer, you have to mix the paint with the fat oil?
Yes, that's how they work it.
Oh.
Yeah, I took from them, and I had a couple of friends.
No wonder
in
I was
the-
trying to paint like using my little oil thing that I got from him. And I put the turpentine oil and everything looked like harsh on the plate because my paint is not mixed right.
Okay, so what I want you to do is